So today we're gonna be doing back and shoulders. We're gonna warm up with 100 reps of pull-ups. So we're gonna try and do them in sets of 10s. If we can go extra, we'll do extra with each set, but the goal is to get to 100 reps. And we're gonna be switching from a supinated grip to a pronated grip. And in between that, we're gonna be utilizing some band pull-up parts to get those rear deltoids, because again, if you want a nice strong back, you want to improve your posture, and you also want to get that nice round shoulder look, you need to work your rear deltoids. So this is the best way to do it, to really exhaust them, is to kind of superset these band pull-up parts with my pull-ups. So I'm gonna start off with my band pull-up parts. I'm gonna do 20 reps first, and then I'm gonna do my pull-ups. Good, 20, good. So we're gonna start off with pronated grip because it's a harder grip for pull-ups. So that's what we're gonna start, nice and wide. Good, okay, got 15, that's good. Now we're gonna supinated grip. Okay, good, 12. So we're on set number 3. Our back's feeling fried already. Like when you do it each, before you do each set, when you utilize the band to exhaust that mid trap, that rear delt, the contraction that you feel up here is so good, it's so elite. And because you're exhausting the upper back, naturally you're gonna be able to get a little bit more usage out of your mid to lower back, which is typically hard to get engagement in for most people. So this is why doing these is good. Now we're in set number 4. I think I'm up to 37 reps now with my pull-ups, so I think I'll be able to get to 100 before hitting 10 sets. Okay. Whew. Okay. Now we're going back to reverse grip. Proper. All right, so this is set number 5. We're already on the 49 reps. All right. Yeah. My upper back is exhausted, but like I said, that's what you want Because once the upper back is exhausted, because the upper back is already dominant for most of us, it tends to take over. So when you exhaust it like this, you can actually get a proper work, again, in the mid to lower lats, which are typically the most under stimulated whenever most people do back exercise, especially if you're like a beginner to intermediate. All right? Let's go. So back the entire, so we're getting to that portion of the reps where we're gonna have to start utilizing some partials, right? And I've said before, especially when you're doing pull-up, because in pull-ups, it doesn't matter how much range you can get, it's still gonna be beneficial. Because one of those movements that it's kind of hard for you to not get benefit out of as long as you're pulling, even if it's a couple inches, right? So partials, we doing pull-ups, you start to get exhausted. Do as many partials as you can. Even if it's just you being able to do like a little scapular pull-up right here, it's still gonna be beneficial, all right? So yeah, that was 6 sets. So now we're at 61. I think I'm at 50, 59 or 61, something like that. Okay, so we're done with pull-ups. Now we're on to shoulders. We're just working with hundreds here because, well, that's highest dumbbells go. We're trying to get 45 sets of 8 to 12 reps. All right. I'm about to show you guys is one of my favorite row variation. As you know, single arm rows is one of the best way to really target and isolate your lats properly and just work out those imbalances. But I'm gonna be utilizing the band to do an iso hold to really line up those muscle fibers in the back, right? So try this out. So we're gonna start off nice and easy here with the weight. Not too bad. Trying to get about 10 reps. So we attach the band to one side here, all right? And then as we're rolling one side, we're squeezing and keeping this other arm at a 90-degree angle, all right? So the finish of this workout is about to be crazy. So we're gonna be doing some behind the neck lat pull down. We're gonna superset that with some behind the back lateral raises with our back supported on an incline bench. I'll show you guys that. And then we're gonna be doing some dumbbell shrugs. So we're gonna be boom, 1, 2, 3. We're doing 3 sets of that tricep, all right? So we're going from one to the next. There's no break in between. All right, let's go. Way you do shrugs is to make sure don't just pull straight up like this. You want to pull up and back. We got to understand that the trap is a muscle that actually runs down to the mid back in between just below the scapulas, right? So if you want to optimize it and get a full lat working, again, you want to go up and back. If you're just going up, you're only working this part right here, right? So we want to get that entire trap develop as a whole. It's going to make that trap pop more, and also it's going to help you with that thickness in your mid to upper back, all right? Okay.